Did you know that just one simple exercise can dramatically reduce your risk of falling after 70? It might sound too good to be true, but the truth is, balance isn't just a physical ability at this stage in life. It becomes the very foundation of your independence, confidence, and safety. As we age, even a minor stumble can lead to major consequences. That's why strengthening your sense of balance isn't just a nice idea. It's absolutely essential. But here's what most people don't realize. You don't need fancy gym memberships, expensive classes, or complicated routines to improve it. Sometimes, just one carefully chosen movement can do more than a whole list of exercises. In this video, we'll introduce you to one of the most effective exercises for balance after 70, along with 3 additional movements that work in harmony to support your posture, protect your joints, and keep you feeling steady on your feet. If you've ever found yourself wobbling while putting on your shoes, hesitating to step onto an uneven path, or feeling unsure when reaching for something high, this video is for you. Because improving balance doesn't just keep you upright, it gives you the freedom to move through the world without fear holding you back. Stick with us to the end. These exercises are gentle, safe, and surprisingly powerful. And if you think it's too late to make a change, keep watching. What you'll discover may just shift your entire perspective about aging and your body's true potential. Number 1. The single leg stand. There's something quietly powerful about standing on one leg. It seems simple, and in many ways, it is. But don't underestimate the impact this one small move can have on your body. The single leg stand is perhaps the most effective exercise to improve balance, especially for seniors. This movement activates multiple systems at once. It strengthens the stabilizer muscles around your ankles, hips, and core. It trains your brain to stay connected to your body's position. It improves coordination and reinforces proper posture. And it mimics real-life scenarios, like shifting weight while walking, dressing, or stepping off a curb. Every time you practice this exercise, you're training your body to react, to catch itself before a fall even begins. To get started, stand near a sturdy surface like your kitchen counter or the back of a firm chair. Shift your weight to one leg and gently lift the other foot just a few inches off the floor. Hold it for as long as you comfortably can. Maybe 10 seconds at first, then 20, eventually 30. Touch the counter if needed. This isn't a competition. It's a daily conversation with your body. A moment to reconnect and rebuild trust. Do this once on each side, 2 to 3 times a day. As your confidence grows, you can gently challenge yourself by closing your eyes for a few seconds or lifting your arms to the sides. But always prioritize safety and stability. The goal isn't to push past limits. It's to expand them gently, with care. The beauty of this movement? You can do it anywhere, while brushing your teeth, waiting for your coffee to brew, or standing in line. Over time, the results speak for themselves. Your steps feel stronger. Your turns feel smoother. You stop second-guessing your balance. It just works, like it used to. The single leg stand is more than a balance drill. It's a promise to yourself that your body still listens, still adapts, and still has so much to give. You don't need to move mountains. You just need to lift one foot and begin. Number 2. The heel-to-toe walk. Do you remember walking along a narrow curb as a child? Or balancing on a line drawn in chalk or painted on a sidewalk? That playful movement is actually one of the best exercises for balance you can do as an adult. The heel-to-toe walk. This slow, intentional movement helps retrain your brain to coordinate with your feet. It builds awareness of how your body moves in space, strengthens muscles in your ankles and hips, and improves posture, all of which are crucial for fall prevention. What makes this so effective is its simplicity. It mimics your natural walking pattern, but in slow motion, allowing your brain and body to sync up again. As we age, it's not always strength that fades first. It's coordination. And this is how you bring it back. Take Robert, a 77-year-old former postal worker. After a small stumble on his porch stairs, he found himself walking more cautiously. His doctor recommended the heel-to-toe walk. So every morning, Robert began walking slowly down his hallway, placing the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of the other. Just a few careful steps at a time. What surprised him most wasn't just how much steadier he became. It was how quickly his confidence returned. He no longer feared falling. He could trust his body again. To do this exercise, stand tall at one end of a hallway or clear space. Step forward slowly, placing your heel directly in front of the toes of your other foot, like walking a tightrope. Focus on each step. Move slowly and with control. If needed, keep your hands near the wall for balance. This exercise doesn't just train your feet, it reawakens your connection to movement. It helps your body remember how to move gracefully. And over time, that grace becomes a new kind of strength. Did you know that one simple exercise can protect you from dangerous falls after 70? As we grow older, balance becomes more than just a physical skill. It becomes a vital pillar of our safety, independence, and daily confidence. After 70, even a slight misstep can lead to consequences that ripple through every part of our lives. That's why strengthening your balance isn't just helpful, it's essential. But here's the encouraging truth. You don't need a complex workout plan or expensive equipment to begin. Sometimes, one simple movement done regularly can make a bigger difference than an entire routine. In this video, we'll introduce you to one of the best single exercises to improve your balance after 70, along with 3 additional movements that work in harmony to support your posture, build strength, and help you feel steadier and safer in your everyday life. Whether you've recently noticed a slight wobble when putting on your shoes or felt uncertain walking on uneven ground, this video is for you. Because better balance isn't just about staying upright, it's about staying free. Free to move, free to explore, free to enjoy life without fear holding you back. So stay with us until the end. These 4 exercises, especially the first, are gentle, effective, and surprisingly powerful. By the time you finish watching, not only will you understand how balance works, but you'll also have the tools to strengthen it right from your living room. And if you're someone who thinks it's too late to improve, I encourage you to keep watching. What you'll hear next might just change what you believe about your body's potential, no matter your age. Number 1. The single leg stand. There's a quiet kind of power in standing on one leg. It may sound simple, and that's because it is. But don't underestimate it. This one small movement, done with consistency and care, is one of the most effective ways to improve your balance after 70. The single leg stand engages your brain, ankles, hips, and core all at once. It strengthens stabilizer muscles, enhances coordination, and teaches your body how to stay aligned, even when things feel unsteady. What makes it truly powerful is how it mirrors real life. Walking, getting dressed, stepping off a curb. Each of these everyday tasks relies on the same balance skills you strengthen in this exercise. Start by standing near a sturdy surface like a countertop or the back of a solid chair. Shift your weight to one leg and gently lift the other just a few inches off the floor. Hold the position for as long as feels comfortable, maybe 10 seconds, maybe 30. And if you need to lightly touch the surface for support, that's perfectly okay. This is not a test of strength. It's a conversation with your body, a way to rebuild the connection between your muscles and your mind. Repeat the stand on each side 2 or 3 times. As your strength grows, you can add gentle variations. Close your eyes for a moment, lift your arms, or try holding the pose a little longer. But remember, this is not about pushing limits. It's about expanding them, gently, mindfully, and safely. The best part, you can do this anywhere. While brushing your teeth, waiting for the kettle to boil, or even standing in line. Over time, you'll notice a difference. Your steps will feel firmer. Turning will feel smoother. And that subtle sense of balance, once uncertain, will become steady and sure again. This movement is more than a balance drill. It's a daily promise to yourself. A reminder that your body still listens, still learns, and still has strength to offer. You don't need to climb mountains. Just lift one foot, trust the process, and celebrate the quiet victories in each step. Number 2, the heel-to-toe walk. Have you ever tried walking along a curb or balancing on a line at the park? If so, you've already practiced a version of this next powerful movement, the heel-to-toe walk. It may look playful and simple, but this slow, focused walk is incredibly effective for coordination and balance. It strengthens the muscles around your ankles and hips, improves your posture, and enhances the brain-body connection that prevents slips and missteps. What makes it so effective is the way it imitates our natural walking motion, only slower. That deliberate pace forces your brain to stay tuned in. Your mind must process each movement, monitor each step, and adjust in real time. This sharpens your awareness, builds confidence, and trains your nervous system to adapt. Imagine someone like Robert, a 77-year-old retired postal worker. After a minor fall on his porch stairs, he started walking cautiously, worried his body might fail him. His doctor suggested this walk as part of his recovery. Just a few steps each morning in the hallway. And slowly, Robert's confidence returned, not only in his balance, but in himself. To try it, stand at the end of a hallway or next to a counter for support. Place the heel of your front foot directly in front of the toes of your back foot, as if you're walking a tightrope. Slowly shift your weight forward and bring the next foot heel to toe. Move deliberately, looking ahead instead of down. If it helps, extend your arms slightly to the sides for balance. You'll notice it's not just your legs doing the work, it's your focus. And over time, this slow rhythm becomes second nature. You'll stand taller, walk steadier, and feel more grounded in every step you take. Number 3, sit to stand without hands. One of the clearest signs of strength and balance after 70 is this. How easily can you rise from a chair without using your hands? This seemingly simple action tells us a lot. It reflects lower body strength, core stability, and coordination. That's why the sit to stand, done without using your hands, is one of the most important exercises for maintaining independence and ease in daily life. Think about how often you move from sitting to standing, getting up from the couch, leaving the dinner table, stepping out of a car. Each moment depends on this combination of power and balance. And if even one part is weak, the effort increases, and so does the risk. Let's look at Marlene's story. She's 74, lives alone, and had started avoiding gatherings. Not because she didn't enjoy the company, but because she dreaded standing up from low chairs. She felt embarrassed, but she didn't give up. Each morning, she began practicing sit-to-stands at home. 5 slow repetitions, no pressure. In just a few weeks, her legs felt stronger. In 2 months, she was getting up with ease, at home and beyond. To do this right, sit on a sturdy chair that won't slide. Position yourself near the front edge, feet flat and shoulder width apart. Cross your arms over your chest or hold them out in front. Then press through your feet and slowly stand up. Chest lifted, back straight. Lower yourself back down with control. This isn't about how many you can do. It's about how well you do them. Even 2 or 3 strong, mindful repetitions each day can rebuild function. Your thighs, glutes, and core will wake up. Everyday motions will feel smoother. You'll feel more confident and less strained with every movement. And the real beauty? You're already sitting and standing throughout the day. This just turns that motion into a mindful practice, one that builds balance, reduces the risk of falls, and helps you feel powerful in your own body again. If this video is helping you understand your balance better, leave a comment below with number 3 so we know you're still with us. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Your support allows us to keep creating helpful content just like this to inform and empower you. Ready for the final movement? Let's keep going. Every time you rise from a chair without using your hands, you're sending yourself a powerful message. One that says, I am capable. My body is still working with me, not against me. This simple act is far more than a physical movement. It's a daily affirmation of strength, independence, and control over your life. Now let's talk about exercise number 4, the standing march in place. At first glance, marching in place might seem too simple to matter. But when done intentionally, it becomes one of the most effective and joint-friendly ways to strengthen the body, improve coordination, and sharpen mental focus. This gentle movement combines rhythm, balance, and posture into one fluid action, making it an ideal exercise for older adults who want to stay active without putting unnecessary strain on their joints. Here's why it matters. Marching in place activates your hip flexors, engages your core, and reawakens the communication between your brain and muscles. More importantly, it promotes upright posture and helps reinforce the walking rhythm many of us start to lose with age. As we grow older, it's natural for our steps to become shorter, slower, and more cautious. While these changes may feel subtle, they actually shift your balance and make you more prone to falls. That's where this exercise steps in. By lifting one knee at a time and balancing momentarily between movements, you're retraining your body to move with strength and precision. Let me introduce you to Walter, age 79. After recovering from a knee injury, he found that his walk had become stiff. His arms barely swung when he walked, and he began to avoid uneven ground entirely. His daughter encouraged him to try marching in place during TV commercials. At first, he dismissed the idea. It sounded silly. But within 2 weeks, he noticed more bounce in his step. Within a month, he was walking with a renewed rhythm, more ease, and far less hesitation. To begin this movement, stand tall next to a sturdy chair or countertop. Slowly lift your right knee and hold it for a second. Gently lower it, then lift your left knee. Continue alternating in a slow, steady rhythm. Don't worry about lifting your knees high. What matters is control, not height. If it helps, place your hands lightly on a surface or extend your arms forward for balance. You can count your steps, play soft music, or simply focus on the rhythm of your body. Over time, as your hips and thighs strengthen, you'll likely notice your knees rising a little higher and your posture naturally becoming more upright. That's real progress. And it won't just affect your marching, It will spill over into every step you take, from strolling across the street to climbing a flight of stairs or turning quickly when someone calls your name. This movement also has a mental benefit. Coordinated movement between your upper and lower body engages your brain, helping keep your reflexes sharp and your focus clear. That's the beauty of this simple motion. It strengthens both body and mind. If you're still with us and finding these tips helpful, please comment number 4 below so we know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's a great time to do so. Turn on the bell so you don't miss any future videos. Your support truly helps us keep bringing you practical, uplifting content. Now, let's bring it all together with a few closing thoughts. As we reflect on these 4 exercises, ask yourself, what surprised you the most? Was it how something as simple as marching in place or standing on one leg could make such a difference? Or was it the realization that movement doesn't have to be dramatic to be deeply effective? The truth is, you don't need fancy equipment or a gym membership to regain your balance and strengthen your body. What you really need is consistency, self-awareness, and a quiet belief that progress is still possible, because it absolutely is. Balance is about more than avoiding falls. It's about moving with confidence, navigating your home without hesitation, bending down without fear, and saying yes to life without wondering if your body will hold you back. These 4 simple exercises are more than just movements. They are tools to help you reclaim your steadiness and independence. Don't let their simplicity fool you. Small, repeated actions are often what create the biggest changes over time. Each time you lift your leg, rise from a chair unaided, or take slow, intentional heel-to-toe steps, you're investing in a future that's steadier, stronger, and more secure. There's no rush, no pressure. Just quiet, steady progress. One small step at a time. You deserve to feel strong in your body. You deserve to move freely and confidently. And it's never too late to start. Thank you for spending your time with us today. We'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share one thing you learned or plan to practice. Reading your responses truly inspires us and helps guide future videos. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with someone who might benefit from it. Your support means the world to us. Until next time, stay strong, stay balanced, and remember, every step forward is a step toward freedom.